Jazz. Okay. All right, here we go. Hi, Fred DeLeon here with Vintage Vibe. We wanted to share some of the finer points of our latest build. This is a Vintage Vibe 64-note piano in passive, and we are partial to the passive pianos. I think a lot of that may be that we don't get to build too many of them. I'd say about 95% of our pianos seem to be active. And there's also a certain charm to the passive piano. It's very basic. It's kind of in the simplest form of the piano. There's a certain pureness to the tone too, in that it's unfiltered and uncolored by the preamp. There's a certain creaminess to the tone that I wouldn't say it gets lost in the active piano, but it's just different. This 64-note piano features our latest specification in action regulation. Of course, we start with a level key bed, and we have a specific height for the keys. We then are shooting for a specific key dip, and we set that initially and then continue to fine-tune that through hammer leveling. Our hammers here are leveled probably plus or minus of less than a 64th of an inch, and what that does is just ensure a proper key dip all across the range, as well as hammer blow distance being consistent across the width of the piano. So in building a piano, we like to make the house analogy. It's like building a house from the ground up. We have perfect foundation, which in turn is going to make voicing the piano a lot easier. It's also going to be more consistent to play, as the same pressure is going to move each hammer the same distance. Going to the voicing of the piano, we're really proud of the ring time on this one. We generally reject tines that don't give us a certain type of dwell, from a harmonic also to the fundamental, and this one just sings very nice. It's a real pleasure to play it. Like many hand-built items, occasionally a maker's mark will appear, and our pianos are no exception to that. We've dated pianos or signed the ones that we're particularly proud of. This piano I've dedicated to my father, Fred Sr., who we just recently lost. So we're going to give this piano a nice send-off and hope that the future owner enjoys playing it as much as I do. I'm going to just play it a little bit now, take it through its paces, and make sure it performs well, and off it goes. So off we go. Thanks for checking it out, and hope to see you soon. Yeah, this f***ing action here, the f***ing less than a 64th of a f***ing inch.